Test. Check 1, 2. Are we live? We are live. Uh-oh. And I think we're also a little laggy. Alright, what is up, guys? It's me, Papa the Survivor, the VTuber survivor from the future. And yeah, I'm back again with another Sunday Zatsudan. Forgive me, I'm recording again from my laptop, uh, um, instead of the PC, only because I can't just take the whole PC in my room. I think just doing Zatsudans from my laptop is a lot more easier, a lot more, I wouldn't say a lot more convenient, but definitely a bit more convenient, privacy-wise and just staying out of people's ways. Anyway, besides that point, we're back again with another Sunday's Zatsudan. And so topics I brought up or I'm gonna bring up today are, my birthday that I had yesterday, the recent chapter of Dragon Ball Super, um, just some stuff that I recently have been trying to that I recently discovered on Twitter, and then some IRL stuff that's gonna be going on in the future, or not in the future, but like this week, and then the schedule for this week, as well as just some other content stuff, that I've got in the works. All right, so first up on the objective, my birthday. Um, so yesterday was officially my birthday. I posted on Twitter that, I'm hoping for all the birthday wishes that you guys sent to me, and yeah, I didn't really do much that day. I said this on the unarchived karaoke stream. I don't know if you guys got to see it or not, but if you didn't see it, I basically said that Friday evening, my grandparents brought over my birthday cake, because I usually get my own personal birthday cake in the morning, but they had plans that morning, so they weren't able to give it to me in the morning, so they gave it to me that evening. And then Saturday, my actual birthday, I didn't really get to do much that day. I kind of just chilled and played Bannerlord, cuz I've been getting into Bannerlord a lot more recently. Preferably I would have loved to have played Bannerlord with mods enabled, but when I did start playing it, I did use mods, but I guess something was just wrong. Either something was wrong with the game, or the files, or whatever, but whenever I tried to load up my save game with mods installed, um, it just wouldn't load the game. It wouldn't load up my save, and it would just immediately boot out of the game. And I don't know, if anyone else has been having that problem. I've had, um, I had Banner Kings installed, Calradia Expanded installed, Calradia Expanded Kingdoms installed, just some different mod menus. I think I had the, Character Designer mod installed. I had all the prereqs installed, like Butterlib and whatnot, but just something just wasn't working. So I've just been playing vanilla Bannerlord, and it's still fun, but I feel like with mods it just opens up like a whole new world of opportunities. You know what I mean? Cause before Bannerlord I was playing Warband, and I still haven't played vanilla Warband yet. I've been playing the Gecko Kujo mod for Warband, and that pretty much just converts the whole game into feudal Japan. So yeah, it's like a completely different game, a completely different experience. So yeah, I haven't played Vanilla Warband yet, but I feel like I'd kind of get the same sense of what to do in regular Warband. But yeah, I just haven't played it yet. But besides that, uh, and this also has to deal with the schedule. I posted a poll, but I don't think anyone's answered it yet. On what you would prefer me to play. Would you prefer me to play Bannerlord or Warband? And if so, um, Warband. Would you want me to play Warband with mods or without mods? Because if we're playing Bannerlord, then I can't play mods because especially with the recent updates, like mods aren't playable with Bannerlord. So until like they've updated some of the mods and whatnot, I'll just be playing regular vanilla Bannerlord, which isn't a problem. It's still fun, but yeah, I've been playing. But yeah, I went off on a little tangent. Anyways, but yeah, majority of Saturday I was just chilling playing Bannerlord. Um, and then Saturday evening, me and my family went out to a barbecue spot. And the barbecue there was really, really good. Um, I didn't get like a whole big old platter of, whatever. Um, what I wanted specifically was a brisket sandwich, and luckily enough, they did have one. It was a brisket burnt ends sandwich, um, where it just had like I guess the brisket ends as like big old nuggets, just drenched in barbecue sauce and put between like two brioche buns with a side of fries. And honestly, that was enough for me. Like I was full for the rest of the night. Like I did get to eat, a little bit of cake before we left. And I did get to have like one cupcake that evening or when I got home as well. But other than that, yeah. Oh, and I also posted the sandwich that I ate on Twitter, so if you haven't seen it, you can go ahead and see it. But that sandwich was honestly one of the best, um, regardless of barbecue or sandwich. It was the best thing I have ever eaten in my entire life. Like hands down, no doubt about it. And like if you live somewhere that serves US style barbecue, and if they do have a brisket sandwich there, um I recommend you do order it and eat it because it'll probably be, one of the best meals you've ever had in your life. Like, if I were to go to prison and I was on death row, that would be my last meal, along with a few other things. But I'm not going to prison. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, that's pretty much how my birthday went. Oh, I forgot to mention there was also live music at the venue as well, which was cool. Like, oh, hold up. I apologize. Someone is knocking at my door. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I didn't intend to take that long. Um, it's just my grandparents came by. They came by to drop off a couple of things and take some cake home with them. But also, they were just talking about how, um, my house, or our house, we're getting our floors redone, like a whole new flooring. I don't even know what kind of flooring it's gonna be, but they gotta switch out all of the flooring in our house, like bathroom, closet, etc., etc. So, and this isn't happening like this week or next week or whatever. It's gonna happen like sometime late February. So, when I know the week that happens, I'll probably just take that whole week off. I'll make a post about it. I'll be like, sorry guys, won't be able to stream this week, and just take a break. Which will be good for me, but sadly you won't be able to see me streaming that week in late February. Probably should have saved that for when we started talking about IRL stuff, but it is what it is. Now, what was I gonna talk about? Dang, I used up like so much time. Dang. Um, I feel, you know what? I'll edit that out of the recording. It's all good. Uh, but yeah. What was I talking about? Let's see. I talked about the barbecue place. And they had live music at the venue. And it's funny because my grandma, she gestured over to the person or the live music. It was just a guy playing guitar and singing songs. And she was like, "Hey, can you sing Happy Birthday to my grandson? It's his birthday." And he was cool. He was cool. He was like, "No problem, no problem." So he sang Happy Birthday, and everyone at the outside patio was singing it as well. So that was cool. And that's basically how my birthday went. All right, now should probably go on to give a review of the most recent chapter of the Dragon Ball Super manga. Um, so I thought the chapter was okay. I thought it was pretty cool. But again, like last chapter, it's mainly just focusing on Goten and Trunks, cause they've grown up a bit. They're going to the high school now. And they're basically being superheroes in disguise. Last chapter, Trunks got a disc from Dr. Hedo, who was in the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. This is a prequel to that movie. So he got a disc. He's trying to figure out what's on it. And the chapter starts off with Trunks trying to decipher what's in that disc. He goes on to Bulma's laptop. He tries to hack into it because he couldn't get it on his computer. So he gets into Bulma's laptop. He's able to access the file, and he finds data for a creature. Like it's the cell embryo. So he finds data for a new cell. But he doesn't know what it is because he was just a baby when Cell was around, so he doesn't know anything about Cell. And then it immediately flashes to a virus, like a virus, like an anti, keeps him out of the file. And then Bulma and Bola come in, and Bulma's like, "What are you doing with my laptop?" And Trunks is like, "Ah, nothing, nothing." And then Bola, who I think is like, I don't know, 2 or 3 right now. Yeah, she's 3. She's 3 years old. By this time in the chapter, so she goes over to the laptop and she ends up fixing the laptop, getting rid of the virus. And Bulma's like, looks like she's gonna be the heir to Capsule Corp over you, to Trunks. Trunks obviously doesn't care about this, so after that, it flashes to them going to school. I probably should have made a thing saying spoiler alerts to people who haven't read it. So it flashes to Trunks and Goten in class. And it's been made apparent that Mai is attending school with them now, cause Bulma was like, they're starting to make rumors about me like not sending Mai to school and whatnot. So Mai, go to school. So Mai is now going to school, and this is the Mai from all the way back in original Dragon Ball. For those of you who don't know, the Pilaf gang, I think sometime during I don't know. I want to say maybe during the 7 years time period between the Android Saga and the Buu Saga, the Pilaf gang made a wish on the Dragon Balls to wish themselves younger. No. I don't know when, but it's somewhere during the Android Saga, between the Android Saga and the Buu Saga, somewhere around that timeline. The Pilaf gang made a wish on the Dragon Balls to make themselves younger, because obviously they were older by the time it was Dragon Ball Z. So when we get to Super, they're kids, but now that we're in the current timeline, they're teenagers. And of course, Mai is like, I don't know, 50 years old in the body of like a 14, 15-year-old girl. And Trunks obviously has feelings for Mai. And I know a lot of you guys are like, what is with this relationship is so weird. I'm like, dude, if you have a young body, but you're mentally older, I don't really think it matters. Like it doesn't matter like how old you are mentally. Well, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion. Um, in my opinion, I really don't care, how old you are mentally. Like if your body is, obviously older, then I'd say, or your body is like younger, obviously go with the age range of what, you physically look like rather than what your normal age range is. Because that would be even weirder. Like imagine Mai. Mentally, she's 15 years old, or she's 50 years old. She's 50 years old, but in the body of like a 14, 15-year-old girl. Imagine if she went after like, older men. That would be even weirder. All right? So I have no problem with this. And obviously people are complaining about it. I really don't care. It is what it is. But yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, so Mai is going to school now with Goten and Trunks, and all the boys in the class are fawning over her and whatnot. And then after that, there's a new transfer student, and his name is Beta. His name is Beta, and obviously you can tell he's an android. So you can obviously tell he's an android created by Dr. Hedo. And his mission is to retrieve the disc that, because Dr. Hedo doesn't know it's Trunks. Retrieve the disc that, Saiyaman X1 stole. And obviously, I think Beta was able to tell that it was Trunks. I don't know or something. I don't know, but yeah, that's basically it. And then like in the whole middle section of the chapter, it's just Trunks and Beta one-upping each other. Like they were playing basketball. Trunks was balling, Beta was bowling on him, and then it's just them going back and forth competing with each other during different classes like PE, math class, etc., etc. And then like fast forward, we get to after school. We get to after school. Um, Trunks and Mai are pretty much discussing how Beta is like really suspicious and whatnot. Um, Beta is spying on them. Hedo is like monitoring Beta, seeing like what he's doing and whatnot, seeing how Trunks is, and so they run into a Goten, and Goten, I think, I don't really remember, but they saw him like lifting a truck. They saw him lifting a truck and putting it down with ease, and so that immediately flips the switch. Like Trunks and Mai are like freaking out. Like he goes over to Goten, like, Goten, what are you doing? Stop showing off your powers. And Beta's like, oh, he must be the guy with the disc. So fast forward, Beta gets into action. He gets into his super suit that Hedo designed for him, and I don't know, but he tries to like uh, I don't know if it was like Trunks or Goten or whatever, but yeah, like he tries to like get the disc from one of them. Go Trunks obviously goes and hides because he wants to keep his superhero identity a secret from Mai. He goes and hides. He gets into his Saiyaman X1 suit, and take on Beta in his super suit. So the students don't know it's Trunks and Beta fighting like superheroes, and they're doing it on the football field. They're fighting it out. It's a really cool fight for what it is. And then Goten joins in, but just enough to save Seiya X2. And then Trunks gives Goten his super suit like watch so that Goten can transform. Goten goes and hides. He gets his suit. And then Beta switches into his robot suit. So like he has a big old robot suit, and he's using it to take on Trunks. Um, And the suit, it's kind of cool because it detaches. Like, there's an upper half and a lower half that can do the fighting. So it splits off like I think Goten was fighting the lower half, and then Trunks was fighting the upper half, and they're basically fighting it out, fighting it out. Beta's trying to get the disc back, and he figures out that Mai has the disc because she has Trunks' bag. So he goes and tries to get it from Mai, but Trunks goes in, saves Mai. Mai has like a big ol' flashback to when she was saved by future Trunks. So she sees future Trunks in present Trunks, and she's like, oh. But actually, no, she doesn't know it's present Trunks. She sees it in Saiyaman X1. So right now she's kind of fangirling and crushing on Saiyaman X1, but she doesn't know it's Trunks at all, which is kind of funny. It's situational irony, is what it's called. So, yeah, and then Trunks and Goten end up defeating Beta, and that's pretty much it. Beta goes and retreats to Dr. Heto's lair, and Heto is basically like, whoa, that fight was so cool, their costumes were cool, and so he's planning on making 2 new androids inspired by them, and they go on to be Gammas 1 and 2 in the superhero movie. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a super short arc. I feel like it's just going to involve around the data regarding the Red Ribbon Army and Cell Max, and I think it's just going to be Goten and Trunks trying to figure out that data and hold on to it while Dr. Hedo and his androids are trying to get it back. So it was a nice short and sweet manga chapter. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. A lot of people they enjoyed it for what it was. I'm pretty sure some people kind of want more. They either want to finally see Gohan and Piccolo in the manga, or they want more action. I really don't know. With Dragon Ball fans, you don't know. They're kind of wishy-washy like that. But yeah, we're probably not gonna get Gohan and Piccolo in this arc, or Goku and Vegeta in this arc either. I feel like with the manga, they're gonna skip past the superhero movie, because they skipped past Resurrection F. They made Battle of Gods super short. Like, they just showed like the beginning, Goku going Super Saiyan God, and then fast forwarding through the fight and after the fight, and then going past Resurrection F, and then just jumping straight into the Tournament of Destroyers. And they skipped the Broly movie, so they're most likely going to skip the superhero movie, and we'll be in like super uncharted territory, guys. Like, I don't know if we're gonna do the end of Z. I feel like we will do the end of Z, but it'll be like rewritten, like a reboot of the end of Z. So I really don't know what happens. Or maybe they might skip the end of Z. Maybe it'll just be. No, they won't skip the end of Z. Yeah, they will. Yeah, they will, because the end of Z is they actually added into the Dragon Ball Z manga. So, in my opinion, I feel like they'll skip the superhero movie. They'll skip the end of Z, and then they'll pick up after Goku goes off to train with Oob. Like, they'll do Goku training with Oob, and then I'm not sure what they'll do, but that's probably where they'll start, and then it's just uncharted territory. I don't know what Toriyama and Toyotaro are gonna do, but I'm excited to see, because we still don't know too much about Black Frieza. Like, Black Frieza showed up, killed Gas, knocked out Goku and Vegeta while they're in their full power, and then just leaves. Like, that was some of the most disrespectful stuff I have ever seen. And right now, Black Frieza is kind of just this ominous threat. I don't think Frieza is going to attack Earth or Goku and Vegeta immediately. I feel like he's probably gonna want to wait until Goku and Vegeta get stronger. Just because I think Frieza is like that. because Frieza now understands what it means to be a fighter. Like, he trained for 10 years straight in his own hyperbolic time chamber. I don't know where he found that. I wonder how they're gonna touch on that subject, cause there's still a whole lot of, like, unanswered questions we have. And, I'm really excited to see, what they're gonna do with that. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find the words to express what what I want to see and what we're gonna see. Dang, I had it and then I lost it. Oh yeah. One problem that I had was with Goku's quote-unquote true Ultra Instinct. I mean, it literally just looks like Ultra Instinct sign. He's got the black hair, he's got the silver eyes, he has the same aura. Like, is this quote-unquote true Ultra Instinct just Ultra Instinct sign and he's just doing that? Or what? Because I don't know. And then Vegeta's got Ultra Ego. I don't know if it's, like, true Ultra Ego or what, or it's just that. We really don't know more about Ultra Ego than other than that it's a state that God of Destructions are always in. It's definitely different from Topo or Top's God of Destruction mode, or what I think is like the God of Destruction's full power form, that we still haven't seen other Gods of Destruction use, like Beerus or Champa, or anyone else. Not to mention, I still want to know what they're gonna do with Broly, because they made a Broly movie, they gave him a backstory, they threw him into the superhero movie as like he's trying to work on managing his rage, which is good, because if Broly can control his anger, he can control his strength and be a very useful asset. Because Frieza said he wanted to like still keep using Broly, but I don't know if I don't know if he's gonna keep doing that or not. I feel like he might have threw that plan out the window. Yeah. It's all just Dragon Ball is just so up in the air at the moment. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen after this current arc, cuz all that there is to work off of is the superhero movie, which they're not gonna do in the manga, and the end of Z, which they're not gonna do in the manga either, because that's already in the Dragon Ball Z manga. And that's just my opinion. But yeah, that's just my whole spiel on the recent Dragon Ball manga chapter and Dragon Ball related stuff that I have. Alright, now on to just some IRL stuff going on this week. So this week, Wednesday, I'm taking my my driver's test. I don't know how I'm gonna do. I've never done this before. But regardless of if I pass or if I don't pass, I'm still gonna practice driving, because I feel like there's still some stuff I could work on. And that's just kind of how I feel about it. It's been in the works for a while now. And, like, I don't know, it's getting, like, back when, I was growing up, like, high school and early college, I could have worked on it, but driving for me and my family especially is always kind of just been a luxury, not a necessity. Because I was always able to, like, find rides from family, friends, public transportation. I didn't really need to learn how to drive. But now, like, especially post, what the Game Gums call it, Backstreet Boys reunion tour and whatnot. And with a lot of things changing, in the outside world, it's kind of become a necessity at this point. So it's just something I've been working on, and it's just part of adulting, which I hate. But I am gonna do it. We'll see how I do. If I pass, I get my license. I'm still gonna be driving around If I don't pass, I don't get my license, and I'm still gonna be practicing, and I'll probably take it sometime in February. And then, this weekend on Saturday, I mentioned this I think in the last Zatsudan, is that I'll be going and visiting my friend who also streams, and he streams Super Smash Brothers tournaments, and they're not like big, huge like tournaments. It's literally just like a bunch of us friends getting together, playing Super Smash Bros for fun, and then streaming it to Twitch, and that's all that it is. And it's a every month thing. Like expect like well I don't stream on Saturdays anyways, so but yeah, expect that like every like on a Saturday every month I'll be going to my buddy's place. And then yeah, but that Sunday I'll also become, but it's out of town, so it's out of town. So yeah, I'll be crashing at his place, and then I'll obviously be home in time to stream on Sunday, so don't worry about that. But yeah, and then I talked about how late February getting new flooring, and I'll be taking a break that week from streaming just to focus on that. Well, that's pretty much it so far for IRL stuff. And then oh yeah, I also wanted to talk about I also wanted to go over the schedule for the schedule for this week, which I need to switch over to this, and then come on OBS, don't lag on me, and then do this, and then a little of that, and then a little of this, and then we just wait for it to load. But yeah, sometimes I don't like my laptop, dude, because it's Windows 11, and I tried doing. Oh, hold on. Is it lagging, or am I still getting picked up? I think I'm still getting picked up. Okay, yeah, I'm good. But yeah, I hate Windows 11. Like, my laptop just updated automatically. I tried keeping it from updating to Windows 11, but it was at one point, I think I turned it off, or I left it on sleep mode, and it updated itself automatically, and it went to Windows 11, and I've hated it ever since. Like, it was so much better on Windows 10, which my PC is Windows 10, so that makes everything easier. And I saw like a little thing on how to like rewind your laptop or PC back to Windows 10, but it would delete everything if you didn't back it up. And now you can't see me, so hold up, let me fix this. Transform, fit to screen. There we go. Alright. So this is the schedule for this week. Monday, we'll be playing Mountain Blade, either Warband or Bannerlord. I don't know yet. If I have an answer by tomorrow, it'll be that game. But if I don't have an answer, I'll just be playing Bannerlord regardless. Tuesday, we'll be playing more West of Loathing. We haven't touched that since first week of me streaming. Wednesday, because I'll be because I'll be coming back from my driver's test, I figured, you know what, I want to do like a light stream, something less stressful. So we'll just be doing Duolingo Japanese on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we'll be playing more Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. I don't know if I want to do the alternate route for Goku or just do Vegeta's route. I'll probably do a poll. I'll probably do a poll figuring out which one to do. But for whoever's watching the VOD, please let me know in the comments on what do you want me to do. Do you want me to do Goku's alternate route or do Vegeta's route? Because I could do one or the other. And then Friday, we'll be doing more Xenoverse 2. We'll be doing the Frieza Saga parallel quests, as well as the Android Saga and the Trunks Saga. Yeah, and then Saturday, no stream Saturday. and then Sunday we'll do another Zatsudan, the weekly Sunday Zatsudan. Yeah, but yeah, basically that's basically the stream schedule. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's one more thing I forgot to mention. And this was a whole other topic that I brought up. And this is in regards to Twitter. Recently on Twitter, I've noticed that I've been getting followed by VTuber artists graphic design artists, but they're not actual users, they're bots. And I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I legitimately thought like I had like legit 50 followers on Twitter. And then like I got DM'd by one of these bots, like saying thanks for the follow and whatnot. So I told the bot like thank you for being one of the first persons to reach out to me. And then this bot was this bot was obviously trying to like sell me on like their work and whatnot. And I was like, okay, it looks good, but obviously I don't have the money right now to commission any kind of work, so I just declined. But they were really insistent on like trying to like get me to like buy some of their work, and that's when I kind of got suspicious. I was like, whoa, is this a scam? Is this a bot? Like, ultimately I turned it down, and then I got DM'd the same exact thank you for following me from another one of these bots. And that's when I immediately knew, okay, these are bots. So I looked onto Twitter, and then I found that other people were dealing with the exact same kind of problem that I was dealing with. So I was like, damn, alright. So I ended up like cutting my follower count on Twitter in half, from 50 to 25. I'm pretty sure I still have like a couple, maybe a few other bots following me, but I don't know if they're bots or not. So I'm kind of just like keeping it as is, but I'll be more careful on Twitter. But it was a little disheartening seeing that, they weren't real people actually following me or reaching out to me, which sucks, but it is what it is. There's always going to be bots there's always going to be bots on the internet regardless of whatever. But yeah, I'll be more careful, and just to any other VTuber who's starting out, who's new, like, please be careful. Like, especially when you're trying to, like, create a brand and branch out on, like, different platforms, and trying to, like, do the little follower increases through Twitch and Twitter and whatnot. Just please be careful. There will be bots. And I just hope you're able to figure out who's the bot and what's not. But yeah, that's basically it. And I also want to mention that thank you for the 4 followers on Twitch. I know it's not a lot, but I'm happy that it bumped up, from basically nothing. And I recently got 2 subscribers on the YouTube channel. I know I don't stream there, but I do post on there a lot. And sadly I haven't been posting any kind of shorts on TikTok in a while. Only because I don't know what else to come up with in terms of shorts. I haven't really been that creative. But if you have any ideas, let me know, and I'll do that. I'm sorry. I will be posting weekly highlights onto YouTube as well. I just posted it Saturday evening. Considering I don't stream Saturdays, I figured I could probably post them at the end of each week. But it'll just be clips from the previous week, so yeah. It'll just be a review of last week's content at the end of the next week. So yeah, it'll be like a couple weeks late, etc., etc. But you will get clips, you will get highlights, and who knows, maybe that'll inspire you to come and watch me live. Also, I still haven't found like a fan name for, you guys. It's still just you guys at the moment. But if anyone has like any ideas for fan names, please let me know. Please hit me up in the DMs. They're open. I still don't have an idea for a mascot, but if you have an idea for a mascot, please let me know, cause I really don't know like how I can draw a mascot and then turn it to PNG. I told you I'm not really that good when it comes to like drawing tablets and digital art. So yeah, if you're able to help me on that, please let me know. And keep the fan art coming. But that's pretty much it. But I do want to say thank you guys for the second week of streaming. Obviously, streaming is hard when you're new, and I'm pretty sure it's harder being a new VTuber. But it's been fun so far. It's been fun. I've been enjoying it, and honestly, it's been keeping my stress and anxiety like super, super low, especially with a whole lot of stuff that's coming up. So thank you so much. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. Please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching this live or you're watching the VOD on Twitch, please be sure to follow me on Twitch and any other social medias. But thank you all so much. I know we're still small, but I do want to keep this going for a long time. Alright, I think that's all I have for the day. Again, I am Papa the Survivor, and I'll be seeing you later. So see ya later.